Oh my goodness. I am so sorry for starting late, but shout out to anyone who is watching this live and watched the replay. So excuse me for my terrible hairdo and look also. And just, when it comes to that and not trying to make excuses for my own, behavior also, but I really do appreciate everyone's patience for being here too. And I welcome you guys to another, honest conversations, open discussion, a place for all of us to have open discussions about anything that you're passionate about, that you want to talk about, and etc. too. If you want to learn something new, if you want to just, connect with other people and just, laugh along the way too, to be educated and to be entertained, this is a place for you guys too. But yeah, it's good to see you guys again too. So I haven't, been live since Wednesday, since I was, doing some other stuff too, along the weekend. But hopefully everyone is doing well also and especially, hopefully everyone had a good weekend too, so yeah, I appreciate everyone's, for being so patient with me too. And, for those who are waiting, for those who are watching this live and watching a replay too. So, I mean, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start when it comes to just, what I was going to share too for this live stream. I posted it yesterday, planning it all out and everything, but it's just like, when things don't go to course to plan and, you having challenges along the way, it could really just make your mind kind of flustered. So, but I really do appreciate everyone for being here too. So, what's up to Kiba? Good to see you too. Shout out to all the people in the chat. Shout out to Kiba. Shout out to Nancy. Good to see both of you guys also. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your day. We hope you guys had an awesome weekend. And yeah, all the above. This might be a really short stream today too. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay on here too because I got a lot of I say a lot of stuff to do, but I think I probably put too much on my plate a little bit too, and just have a lot of things on my mind also that I want to share with you guys too. You guys want to share your own opinions and feelings and thoughts about it too. So whether you're watching this live or watching a replay too, you're more than welcome to chime in and just really share your own feelings and thoughts about this too, because um, it's just like when it comes to things not going as according to plan, or I say according to plan, but also things are just being kind of chaotic out there too, and it's just like last week I went to a wrestling event with my brother too. I call him my brother because I knew him for 20 years, and it's just getting there too was kind of a pain in the ass just because it was just finding parking was really crazy, especially in like when it comes to being like in a college area, where USC is at also, and it's just like find a place where you can park and just like driving around in circles for like an hour straight. It's just like ugh, and then it's it's kind of like you know then once we found that parking, then we had and thing and oh, let me rephrase that. Once we find that parking, and then we kind of pay for parking, which is I had no problem with doing, but it was expensive. It came to $45. But and then the wrestling event was good and all that too, but it's just like one thing led to another, and it's just like wow. It's just like it's just crazy, and like especially during that those kind of moments too, where it's just like one crazy thing happens to another, and then it kind of like things kind of go smoothly in the end too. So I don't know, I don't know how to put it too. And for those who are listening to, you're welcome to chime in and share your feelings and thoughts about it too. But it's kind of like when it comes to things are just being chaotic out there also, it's just like what I've learned from that those kind of incidents is also when it comes to just how can I say this okay, I can't even think. I am so sorry when it comes to just just going through the flow of things too. I just say that, and it's just forgive me for my brain fog. I don't know what's up with my brain recently. It's just like I've been really having brain fog. I gotta really get that checked out. But I was really gonna say too when it comes to with this, the trip, I mean, the wrestling event I went to, it was just, getting there was chaotic, but at the same time, it turned out good. It's just like, being calm, and like keeping a cool head can really just, help you throughout your whole day and throughout your whole week. That's pretty much what I've learned so far. And, for those who are popping in and for those who are saying hi to, big shout out to all you guys. Also, so whether you guys are just watching this live and watch the replay too, it's just really, for those who are wondering where I've been, for the last couple of days after Wednesday, it's just like I went to a wrestling event. It was I mean, getting there was a pain in the ass. It was just, I have to be the driver because, like my friend paid for the event, which is cool and all that, but I had to pay for parking and drive us there too to LA. So driving from where I live to where he lives into LA, and it was kind of crazy. Driving all around there too. So it was pretty crazy. It's pretty messed up. And I say messed up. It was just, crazy along the way too. So when it comes to that, I mean, it's just really, finding the parking spot. It was just so, it was nuts. I mean, it was kind of like I was driving like in circles, and just like my friends wondering like, oh, we should park there, we should park there, and all that. I was like, you got to make a decision before I make the decision because I'm the driver here. So it's kind of like I was like, okay, I give him benefit of the doubt, see what he knows what he's talking about, see where this goes to, and just follow his lead. But from doing that, we were going in circles and circles, and then it's kind of like like what, just talking with people, and they really for the people who helped us out, big shout out to you guys also, especially for those who are subscribed to my channel too, who worked at that USC campus. Big shout out to you guys too. And it's just like finding that park place to park. We eventually found it, but it was expensive. But getting there too, it was pretty cool. I mean, and it's just like with my friends too, I love them, but sometimes when you hear some crazy things, you're trying to concentrate, you're trying to drive and get us there, but you hear someone just trying to have a full conversation with you too, and it's just like hard to focus on that also. So when it comes to that, I mean, it's, I'll just say this too. It was a pretty cool event. I'm just don't get me wrong, but getting there was a pain in the ass because I was driving around LA, Orange County, and then I had to take him back and get him some to eat and all that too. Basically, I was a fucking chauffeur without getting paid for it. It was like that fuck. But I did get, I got compensated somehow, but it all turned out well too. But I really want to share with this story with you guys also. It's just like, like when it comes to keeping a cool head during these kind of like, crazy moments, it can really just help you out. And, I'm not trying to be preachy, but I just really want to share that with you guys. See if you guys ever been in a situation where things kind of got chaotic, but you did your best to keep a cool head, but, but you can't help to feel what you feel when it comes to those, what happened during those moments, when it comes to hanging out with friends and going to events, and things kind of went chaotic out there too. So now it's pretty much what happened with me too, for anyone who's wondering where I've been, I've just been, hanging out with a friend who wanted me to invite me to go to a wrestling event, and just really resting from it also. And especially, even now also, I was trying to, my recently I just got part of my I say early birthday gift because my birthday's next Wednesday, but it was just like trying to activate the phone. I was like, there's problems with that, and I just had to restart it all over again too. So it's kind of like I don't know, it's really crazy. And big shout out to Ron and shout out to Michelle. Good to see you guys both, and I miss you guys too, and hopefully you guys had a awesome weekend, had an awesome kick-ass weekend too, especially on you guys' channels and on your online social life and your offline social life too, if that makes any sense. So yeah, and Michelle says they say life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it's just like that is a true statement there, Michelle. But it's just like how you react to it. You really, I mean, that's totally true. But it's just like it's good to respond from like a healthy space also. So that really, that quote too, really makes a good point also. So it's kind of like how you react to things and how you respond also. It's just really, makes a difference. It's just like if I didn't have a cool head during those times, I mean, I would have, you know, lost my cool, and people. I mean, my friend would have a shitty mood also, and then the event probably won't be as magical as ever too. So thank goodness, I have to keep a cool head despite the distractions that's brought around me from my friend, my brother. I say brother as as a best friend, and then to dealing with other stuff too along the way at the same time. So I mean, it's just like keeping a cool head and just really, just really keep. I say keeping yourself calm is just can really help you out, along the way too. So I'm just preaching about that too because I'm talking in circles, and my hair is a fucking mess too. Despite I, took a shower yesterday too, but it's just a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on, and a lot of my mind too when it comes to my birthday and my birthday present that's coming tomorrow and all kind of stuff too. Got some ideas along the way too. So but hopefully you guys had an awesome weekend too. So big shout out to all you guys too who are here: Michelle, Ron, Nancy, Kiva, and it's always good to see you guys too, and I miss you guys dearly too. So Michelle says, I went and watched Shazam 2 on Saturday. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Did you see it with your kids, Michelle? I heard that movie was pretty good, especially, for anyone who wants to take the kids to see that also. So that's cool. So yeah, so hey Arlene, good to see you. Yes, my hair's a freaking mess. I mean, backside of it is flat. So it's just like, like my head was just, in the clouds and just, trying to take care of the pets and the house. And my dad took his granddaughter, my niece, back to her dad's place, and it was just like trying to activate my new phone and trying to solve the complications with that too. It's just it's crazy. I'll just say that. But it's just I appreciate for everyone for being honest, and you guys can be real too. I mean, when I say my hair is a mess, I'm really just being honest with that shit. So I really do appreciate the compliments though too. Thank you, Arlene, and everyone who is here too. So yeah, so hopefully you had a good, awesome weekend too, Arlene. I mean, I just have a lot in my mind also too. Just like when it comes to my, you know, when it comes to my birthday, I wasn't sure I was gonna do like a live stream or just do something off of YouTube. So no, I was gonna make a poll to see if people you guys want to vote, just like when it comes to this, what you guys want to do when it comes to my birthday, you want to have a birthday live stream and all that too. Because I can't make up my mind, honestly. I'm just sitting the fence. I'm just really feeling it out, and just it's undecided. It's kind of like up in the air. So, oh man, Michelle says not a kid-friendly movie. Lots of cussing. Lots of cussing. That's weird. My friend said it was a family-friendly movie. Wow, that's different. So I saw it with my boyfriend. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool, cool. That's what's up. That says Jay the Harry Fairy. The Harry Fairy, what the hell does that mean? The Harry Fairy. Am I Beast from the X-Men? Do I have to move to New York? Manchester or something? I mean, I have to call Charles Xavier if I'm a hairy fairy, or I should call myself Beast then. So I have blue fur all over my face and all over my body, then I'm definitely an X-Men. So I have to move all my stuff to New York City, especially in the X Mansion. So yes, the hairy fairy beast, going beast mode all the time. Oh man, so that's good. I mean, literally, my hair was a mess, Arlene. And when I say I was a mess, I mean, my hair was messed up, my breath was funky. I was like, I can't go live stream, but, looking like this and my breath being funky. I gotta at least, looks somewhat, kind of professional. I say, um, um, acceptable. So yes, indeed. So Jay, Melinda, and I will be live Friday to the episode. Everyone can stop by. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that sounds cool. 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 Looking forward to it. And Arlene says, I cooked breakfast for 8 yesterday, finished pancakes hours to make my roommate told everyone to come at 1 p.m. was for 12 and I was mad. But yeah, that's powerful that, you kept a cool head on that, Arlene. It's just like, I can relate to that because like if someone is just, you did something for them and then they kind of, um, and they just things don't turn around and you kept your cool head about it, even though deep down you were mad about it. I mean, I totally understand where you're coming from. So yeah, wow. So I'm sorry that happened, but I'm glad you kept a cool head too. And so they were how of mesh, how fucking. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, Arlene. Especially when it comes to the breakfast that you cook for 8, and then your roommate told you the wrong time, but you kept a cool head about it too. So I understand where you're coming from, and it's just like I can totally relate to that, just because it's like, oh man, like when you say like you're driving and then you have your friends who like you was like I say a backseat driver, but like a passenger side, and then it's kind of like and then all of a sudden it just like your friend talks your ear off and tells you where you want to go. But with me, I always plan things ahead. It's like I got the destination, got it on my phone, and we just go. It's kind of like hearing that in your ear. It kind of was like, okay, I get it. But it's like you hear it over and over and over again. It's like, damn, motherfucker, like I get it. We get where we need to go. So it's kind of like nothing against my best friend. I love him dearly, but sometimes when you hear backseat drivers, and especially when it comes to what's going on around you, it can really just change your whole mood up, change your whole energy up too. Especially when it comes to getting to somewhere that you need to go, and it's just okay. Hold on a second. So sorry about that. That was my dad. So when it comes to that, and I totally understand where you're coming from, Arlene. And what's up, Mandy? Good to see you. Good to see you, Mandy the Mystical. So shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. Had an awesome weekend. And it's always good to see you also too. I haven't seen you for a minute. So hopefully you're doing good, Mandy. And same goes to everyone in the chat too. So come here, Rudy. You wanna go down and see you pop up? Come here. Go, go. No. Oh, now you're just gonna brush my cards. Hold on for just a second. Yeah, you wanna see your daddy? Go. Okay. So, oh man. So yeah, a lot of my mind too. So it's you see Arlie says I'm still mad and then I made the leftover mix for my parents this morning. I put hot pancakes down before I was leaving to deliver and my dogs. Oh, okay. Oh wow. So, okay. So they all turned out, okay too. So your dogs got the, pancakes also. So that's cool. That's cool. But I understand if you're still mad about it too. So I can totally relate to that. So yeah. And you make some for your parents too. That's cool. You put the hot cakes down before I was leaving to deliver. Oh shoot. I'm glad you made those pancakes for your parents too. So that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. So that's awesome. Good stuff. And so yeah, good to see you also. So I mean, if you guys want a message for today too, I am totally lost the track of my thoughts today too, and just like I'm just gonna go with the flow of it too. So if you guys ever want a message for today, if you want to, you want a card, you want like a spiritual card or a healing card for today too, you're always welcome to post your question in the chat. Because honestly, my mind, I knew I was going to talk about, but right now, since my mind is just flustered all over the place, it's just like, I'm just going to go with the flow of it too. So, all right, Michelle. Arlene says my dog ate what I made for. Oh, shoot, my bad. Sorry about that. I misread read it wrong. So, yikes. Sorry about that, Arlene. When it comes to your dogs ate your pancakes, what you made for your parents. So, that's a bummer. So, hopefully, you'll get a chance to make those pancakes for your parents again soon. Oh, man. Mm-mm-mm. So, yeah. Oh, man. Sorry about that. That happened to you, Arlene. So, yeah, so I'm sorry that your dogs ate those pancakes, Arlene. That's a bummer. So I reread what you wrote, and I am truly sorry that happened too. So hopefully you'll get a chance to make those pancakes for your parents again. When you get a chance. Just a shitty day. Yeah, I feel you, Arlene. It's just like we all have those days. So even like with me too. I mean, my mind is going in circles and trying to ground, and here there's one thing and then it's another one thing that's in another too. So I totally get it. You know, Mandy says I had an argument with my mom. What message doesn't spirit have for me about this? Okay. Yeah, that's true, Michelle. Some days seem to go kind of hectic, so I totally get that. So let me see if I can shuffle these cards too. So, oh, Michelle. Sorry about that, Michelle. Message for you today. Okay. Since that card stood out like a sore thumb. So, Michelle, I have a powerful message for you, and if this message resonates with you, also you're more than welcome to comment at any time. So, the message that I have for you is all about beauty. So, when it comes to this message, just really taking the time for yourself to really appreciating the beautiful aspects about yourself too. It doesn't have to be more than just the physical. It could be just when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your mindset, when it comes to your emotional intelligence, your mental intelligence, and just like when it comes to your overall beauty, just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects about yourself too. When it comes to your heart, when it comes to your mind, and even when it comes to your own body too. Just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects of yourself, and especially when it comes to um, from within you also. So when it comes to beauty, just appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves too, from the inside, and especially from the outside too. But especially when it comes from the inside, when it comes to just how can I say it? When it comes to your inner beauty, just really appreciating that. Your own inner beauty from within too, from a healthy space, to really just appreciating your inner beauty, your outer beauty, and just really, doing that from a healthy space. So if this message resonates with you, Michelle, and to anyone who is watching this also, feel free to comment also, and many blessings to you as well. So hey, Miss Louise, good to see you. Um, oh my gosh, I can't think today. God damn. So yeah, so shout out to you, Christian. Oh damn it. I am told I fucked up. Oh man. Forgive me for this, guys. So it's good to see you, Miss Louise. Hopefully you had an awesome weekend and everything else too. So good to see you, Christian. Hopefully, everything is going well with you too. And forgive me, for just with I keep butchering your name. My head is just not it's not on par today too. So I'll probably need a vacation or something too. I'm not sure what's going on, as well. So hopefully you had an awesome weekend, Miss Louise. Cool, cool, good stuff, good stuff. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. So cool. Glad this message resonates with you too. So awesome stuff, Michelle. A big shout out to you also. So yeah, I don't know what's up with my mind today. I probably need to, take my mind off things. I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, probably just use some cleansing or some sorts. So, but I appreciate you guys for being so patient with me too. So, thank you for that, guys. Shout out to all you guys too. Michelle, Mandy, Christian, um, Arlene, Kiba, all you guys too. So, Mandy says, I had an argument with my mom. What message does Spirit have for me about this? Okay. Yeah, I do, Michelle. I need to rest and rejuvenate. So definitely I need that, especially from that fucking trip I was on Friday too. So I don't know. I probably need to do that also. Definitely, you're right about that. So I'm definitely gonna pull some cards when it comes to your situation with your mom, Andy. So let's see. Oh, my doTERRA business is going okay so far. It's just, right now it's a little slow, but it's going okay. So, sharing online if people want to, like, if people are interested in, certain essential oils and products too. So, yeah, I like to educate people about that also. But, so far it's going so. It's, put a little progress there too. So, but it's all going okay. Appreciate you for asking that, Christian or Christine. So yeah, so let me post some cards for you on that, Mandy. Oh, that's a bummer, Crit. Sorry that you can't buy them for your cat. So I totally understand that too, because most essential oils are kind of poisonous towards certain breeds of animals, especially when it comes to cats. So I totally understand that too. So my message when it comes to your situation. So I totally relate to that because sometimes most essential oils are not good for cats, but there's are some plants too that are in certain dog products also. When it comes to if you guys have like any kind of breed of Shih Tzus, or any kind of dog also. So there's like with Roman chamomile and lime and lavender. It's a lot of dog products too, especially the ones that you clean your paws with too. So I don't know if you guys knew that. It's just like when it comes to the essential oils, it's just like really good to do your research about it, especially when it comes to just with with your pets. I mean, a lot of them, especially for cats, aren't really good for their health. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that, Christine. When it comes to not buying essential oils for your cat, Bodhi. Mm. So I'm almost done with your reading, Mindy. And if you're still here, feel free to let me know also. So let's see. Can she take action with that? Oh, you're welcome. I'm just sharing what I know. So when it comes to that, I mean, I know essential oils when it comes to pets. I mean, a lot of cats are kind of have a bad reaction to it. Also, and it's not good for them too. But with comes to dogs, just like certain plants like lavender, lime, and Roman chamomile too. It's in a lot of dog products. So like if like you buy like a foam soap or something like that too, you probably probably see those kind of essential oil plants in it, if that makes any sense. So Mandy, I have three cards for you when it comes to your situation with your mom, and feel free to comment if any of these messages resonate with you. Also, when it comes to your situation with your mom. So when it comes to with your situation with your mom, just really staying devoted towards each other. Also, I'm not sure what's going on when it comes to um, with with your mom's situation. I'm just really staying devoted towards your mom and towards whichever that you guys are going through with the argument, because I know sometimes when you argue with your parents it can really just be kind of chaotic. But when it comes to that also, it's always, I mean, when it comes to devotion, just really or you yeah, devotion, just really staying dedicated to the people who are close to you also. So when it comes to your mom, I know you probably mad at her, but it's just like that's your mom also, and just really staying dedicated towards her also. It's like when it comes to that, just really doing that from a healthy space, and just to really I say staying close to her, but also just really like having that kind of strong connection, if that makes any sense. But if you guys like need to just take your mind off things too, or just or anything else, just really doing anything that just really brings you guys kind of pleasure. So when it comes to, if you guys like to do anything that just really brings you guys pleasure from a healthy space, it could be like going out for dinner or seeing a movie, or just with anything also, just really being open to just really encourage each other to do anything that's really pleasurable for you guys too from the inside. So it's kind of like whether you guys like to take your mind off things, especially if you are just when it comes to just really um when it comes to whatever kind of situation that you're going through, also just really just really taking your mind off things too, just to really finding that place where you guys can really just take your mind off things, do anything that's really pleasurable too, especially from the inside also. So when it comes to this message, and just really for you and for your mom also, to just really doing anything if you guys want to do it together, or just like when it comes to separately, just to help you guys find that clarity for yourself too, to really just help you to relax and all that too, when it comes to doing anything that can really bring you pleasure. And just like when it comes to that, also to help you taking action with that as well, just really doing that with confidence. Also, just like when it comes to taking your mind off things, when it comes to whether from an intense argument. So like whether it's just like how you take action to really just be more confident to just really taking your mind off things too. Just like when it comes to having that so whatever kind of argument that you have with your mom, also just really finding that kind of solution to it, but taking the time for yourselves to just really do anything pleasurable, and just really to take your mind off things, to help you find clarity, and just really doing that with confidence also when it comes to your body, your heart, and your mind also. So oh, sharing your grandson. Oh, okay. So that's what you guys are arguing about, or is it that helps you guys, bring you guys close together too, or is it both? So, oh, okay. So, so sharing your grandson. Oh, it was very heated. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So okay. So yikes. So sorry about that. Yeah. So when it comes to grandkids too, I that could really just be kind of hectic. I mean, kind of hard to deal with, especially if someone wants to see their grandkid, but some other one feels kind of differently. I mean, that could really just be challengeable, but just really staying devoted to that also when it comes to with your son, and especially when it comes to with your mom. Also, if she really kind of cares for her grandson too. But it's kind of like when it comes to that also, Mandy. Just like for if you guys want to find problems when it comes to just how you guys want to spend time with with her, with your son, and allowing her to just really spend time with her grandson, also just really doing anything that's just really pleasurable for all you guys also. So when it comes to the three of you too, and especially in this picture, it's really doing anything that can just really bring you guys, doing anything that just really brings you pleasure from within too. So it's kind of like spending time with your grandson. I don't know how old your son is too, Mandy. So it's kind of like you like going out to dinner, or just going out to a family gathering, just really doing anything that just brings you pleasure for all you guys, and all parties can really just help you out to bring some pleasure into your life also. And just really doing that with confidence also when it comes to this message. So just really taking action, just really doing that also, if you're open to it too, Mandy. And just like just really moving with confidence when it comes to how you want to spend time with your son, or allowing your mom to spend time with your grandson too. Just really just being open to just no arguing about my daughter and my mom's lies. Oh, okay, so I'm right reading it wrong too, so my bad. Oh, no arguing about my daughter and my mom's lies, my grandson. Oh, okay, gotcha. See, maybe I'm reading it wrong too. So my bad about that, Mandy. So, huh. But hopefully, oh my gosh, I now lost track of thought too. So hopefully, when it comes to these three cards, Mandy, and when it comes to your grandson too, just I know it could be just when it comes to family, it's just like yeah, maybe that's it too. So yeah, maybe we will have clarity here, and she will tell the truth. Gotcha. So that could be it too. So yeah, it's just like even probably like these cards should be for you too. So it's kind of like just to help you find clarity, just really um, staying devoted to when it comes to your own mental health. So it's kind of like if you need to just say take your mind like to devote it to whatever that you're going through. Also with your situation with your mom, staying dedicated. And just like if you need to just say, to take your mind off things, just doing anything that just brings you pleasure, when it comes to this message right here as well. And just like really just taking action with that also with confidence too. So when it comes to this message too, just, doing anything that just really, takes your mind off things too. It's just like when it comes to your own mental well being too. And just hopefully, uh, yeah, sorry if the messages didn't really, didn't resonate with you too, Mandy. So I know it was probably, yeah, it is pretty heavy too. So when it comes to that, just really, make just really wondering when it comes to clearing the air too. So hopefully these cards really make some sense to you, Mandy. I am truly sorry if that these messages didn't resonate with you too. So hopefully you gain something out of it also when it comes to just with these, three oracle cards, and many blessings to you too. So, oh man, yeah, that could be it too. If you want to focus on your music, that could really just bring you pleasure also. So that can really that helps you to take your mind off things well as well. Just really, doing that from a healthy space too, to connect with that kind of pleasure too when it comes to your music, and just really doing that with confidence too. So that can really, help you with that as well. So, oh yeah. Mm. So, yeah, and many blessings to you, many. Hopefully those cards were helpful in some way. So when it comes to these messages too, when it comes for you, per se too, that heavy question, just really, to really just take it, to heart. So with devotion, just really staying dedicated to, what you want to just really find solutions to when it comes to your situation with your mom, and finding those, solutions, staying dedicated to that kind of cause also, just like when it comes to where that you're dealing with. And just like for your own well-being too, just really, taking the time for yourself to do anything that's really pleasurable from within, and just really, taking action with that too, with confidence. So hopefully those messages were very helpful, Mandy. And I'm sorry if I was all over the place too. Um, so hopefully those they were somewhat helpful for you too. And many blessings to you, Mandy. And so, oh my goodness. Michelle says it seems like your mind is overstimulated. People have autism, ADHD both have this. It makes you feel like you're just feeling. Try some music or meditation after this. Yeah, definitely will take that to heart, Michelle too. So definitely, I'll definitely do that. You have a very busy weekend. You need to do some self care, relax, and recenter. Yeah, that's definitely it too. So thank you for that, Michelle. I definitely will do that. Yeah. I hope it was helpful too, Mandy. So thank you for that also. So I do my best to help. So um yeah, so hopefully those messages were helpful too, especially when it comes to your situation with your mom too. So cool, cool. Good stuff, Mandy. Much love to you also. If you guys haven't checked out Mandy's channel, and Michelle's channel, and Ron's, and as well too, feel free to do so. They're awesome, awesome content creators as well. So big shout out to them as well too. So oh my goodness. So oh, I don't know if I should end this right now or just oh man, shit. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, I think Michelle's on point right now too, because my mind is just all over the place. So I probably need to just I think I probably need to just take a J day or something. I don't know, um, as well. How is she feeling? You're talking about your mom or Michelle? Um, I don't know what you're talking about, Minnie. Are you talking about your mom or someone else? So I don't know what you're talking about, Mindy, but feel free to elaborate on that too. Oh, your mom? I don't know, with the cards that I picked up and what I felt. I don't know. I think she's. I don't know. Somewhat dedicated towards your grandson. I'm not sure what's up. It's totally blank, but that's what I feel like too from those from what I sense with your question. And you explaining your situation, but I could be totally wrong about it too. So when it comes to that, I mean, I'm just gonna say, I just feel like your mom has somewhat of a devotion towards your grandson. I'm not sure what it is all was about. So I don't know. It's that's what I'm picking up. I could be totally wrong about it too. So I don't know. But that's what I feel from it too. Oh man. So let's see. Let see any other questions so far. Oh man. Hmm. I'm not sure what to do next. You know what? I might. You know, I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective actually, and I might just end this too because my mind is totally just all over the place. So let me see if I could pull some cards for the collective today too, just for anyone who is, watching this too. Let me see if I can just do that. It, I don't know. It could be that, Mandy. You never know. I don't know your mom like that too, but that's what I'm feeling like. That's what I. That's what I'm sensing. So I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective for you guys too. And I might, I don't know, maybe I'll do a little meditation for you guys too. So let's see. Melinda called you. Tell us, how's Melinda doing? She doing all right? Oh, that's cool. Nice. Cool, cool. That's what's up. So, okay. Let's see. Pull some cards for the collective. Let me take action. Let's see. So. Interesting. Okay. So I got some messages for the collective today too that we can all learn from for this week, especially, since it's spring and it's April and, all that good stuff too, for those who are watching this live and watch the replay too. So, oh, what's the day of my birthday? My birthday is on April 12th. So it's next Wednesday, I believe. So let me look at my calendar. So, yeah, it's next Wednesday. So it's the 12th. It'll be on a Wednesday. Um, so for those who are watching this live and watching the replay too, you know, just like, if any of these messages resonate with you guys too, for, any situation that you're going through, or just like, for your day in general, when you're watching this live right now or watching a replay too on another day too, feel free to comment if any of these messages resonate. So the first card that I have for you guys too is all about harmony, just really creating that harmony in your guys' lives also, just like when it comes to your own goals with your own relationships with life, also just really being open to creating that kind of harmony in your life too, in every aspect also, especially when it comes to your relationships with your environment, with yourself, with other people, just really being open to just creating that harmony for yourselves too, especially every aspect of your life also, and just really being open to just really connecting with your inner strength also, if you feel like be going through any kind of challenges, if you've been feeling kind of down and out, worn out, like myself too, or just like in general also, just really being open to connecting with your inner strength also too, especially your inner warrior too, that we all have also, when it comes from our higher selves, our souls, just really connecting with that inner strength that we have within us too, just really connecting with that from within too, and especially from a healthy space as well, just really connecting with that inner badass that we have within us when it comes to this message. and just really stepping into that leadership role too. So when it comes to, this message, also taking action to just really stepping into that leadership role too, that, being the protagonist of your own story, being that leader in your life also, and just really, taking action to step into that leadership role too from a healthy place to help you to connect with your inner strength and to help you to create that harmony in your guys' lives also. So whether, when it comes to, with these three messages, also for anyone who is watching this live and watch the replay too, you're always welcome to comment if any of these messages resonate with you guys too. So when it comes to being open to creating harmony in your every aspect of your relationships, just really being open to do that from a healthy place as well in your life, and just really, being open to connecting with your inner strength, also to connect with that inner warrior that you have within you too when it comes to this message, and just really, taking the time for yourself to really just step into that leadership role too. So when it comes to with leadership, just really, taking that leadership role too, just really, taking control. I say taking control, but just really step into that leadership role too from a healthy place to just really, taking charge and just really, taking charge of your life, when it comes to your goals, your mindset, your boundaries, and just like with every aspect of your life too. When it comes to, with this message, and looking at these cards also, this kind of really hits home for me too. So like with when it comes to what Michelle's sharing too, when it comes to just really, I need to just take my mind off things and just really, and just really, have a self-care day. I was probably willing to do that right now too, because my mind is all over the fucking place, and it's really good to do that. Also, I gotta practice what I preach to when it comes to self-care, because I preach it to, I say preach, but I explain it on this, and I probably need to practice that on my own too, in my own way. So thank you guys for, especially to, you know um yes, go self-care yourself. Yes, Christy. Yes, I will, Miss Louise. So yes, I will. And I always keep forgetting to butcher your name. I keep saying Christian or Christine. So it's like, thank you for that. I'll definitely will do that too. So thank you for that also. So shout out to, Christine, Michelle, Mandy, Kiva, for those who, for those who show support, if you guys still like this live stream, if you guys didn't, that's totally fine. Also, thank you guys for just, being here too and putting up with my, I say shenanigans, but when it comes to my energy being off, also. So yes, I'll definitely will do that. Michelle says, yes, Jay, you need a self-care day. Have a have a smoothie. Get laid. I don't know what I need to do. So I'm taking your guys' advice. So Christine and Michelle, you guys are the MVPs today too. So you guys can roast me if I got your names wrong and all that. So thank you for that too, especially Mandy and all you guys too. So I'll definitely will wrap this up too, and definitely will take my mind off things as well. But I will be back on Friday and on Saturday too. So when it comes to that, yeah, definitely will have some other stuff lined up for you guys too. So, and Michelle says, "Eat a fucking taco." Yeah, I will. I think I got some lunch over there too. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I thank you guys for watching too. If you guys ever want to reach out to me, if you guys want to add me on social media and so much more too, feel free to check out my Linktree, and maybe continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, and our whole environment. And speaking of that, I probably need to do that for myself too. So yes, so Christian says, tacos with sour cream. Yeah, that does sound good, Christian. So, you know, that does sound good. That does sound good. You're having Chipotle? Okay. Now I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna end this. Yes, tacos. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, much love to all you guys too. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys later on this week too. So peace, much love. Namaste. So let's see.
Bye.